What's up, AfterBuzz? Christian here with a very special guest. I have the lovely, talented WWE Diva, Miss Brie Bella. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
So, curious question. Do you have any plans this weekend? Is anything going on?
Well, you know, just this one important match I have against Stephanie McMahon.
I mean, what is going through your mind when, you know, obviously you're preparing, you got all the anger, animosity towards her, but at the same time it's just like, wait, that's my boss.
Right. Well, this is the thing, is that there's a lot of pressure on me because not only am I doing this for my husband, Daniel, who we could hear right over here,
Yep.
and for my sister, Nikki, but it's for the whole world who would love to get in the ring with their boss. Mm-hmm. I have to sit there and do it for everyone, and that's a lot of pressure. But I'm going to impress everyone. I'm going to be in there for all of you who wish you could slap the crap out of your boss. I will be in the ring and do it all for you.
It's almost like we have the moment of the female Steve Austin versus Mr. McMahon type deal. You're getting to fulfill that role.
Yes, I am. And I am so excited for it. You know, I have to say, 2 years ago, if you would have told me I would be living this moment, I would be main eventing Raw 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
I'd be having a match, you know, against Stephanie McMahon at SummerSlam. I would have said, I wish, and I hope that could happen, but probably not. And the fact that it is just like, oh my gosh, somebody pinch me.
What do you think has been kind of like the secret to that? Is it like, you know, different training regimen? Do you think it's, you know, along with just, you know, like with the Total Divas, or what do you think attributes to now you have one of the most featured matches at the second biggest show of the year?
Well, and I think too, you know, for me, it's a couple things. It's one, patience.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when I started at WWE, I knew where I was at. I was green, I was learning wrestling, and I was growing. Mm-hmm. I didn't expect right off the bat to be in big stories, and I was never going to give up until the day I felt I was, you know, comfortable in the ring, until I felt like I was a great wrestler. And here I am 7 years down the road. I'm still learning, but if it wasn't for my husband being my coach the last 4 years, I wouldn't have improved the way I have. And having that patience is just like, I knew at some point in my career something great would come. And I could just never give up on that, you know? And that's exactly what's happened. And I think too, Total Divas, the one thing that's helped is that the world has really gotten to see that Nikki and I aren't like twins and we're corny and cheesy and like just ultra annoying. It's like, oh my gosh, these are actually great girls. They're fun. They're so different. And Brie's so much better.
A little bit. A little bit.
Yeah.
I interviewed Nikki earlier. She kind of said similar things. So, right now,
right.
Yeah, you, absolutely. Absolutely. Let's talk a little more about Total Divas. Next season is premiering in just a couple weeks.
Can you believe it?
It's
third season
already. What can we expect out of this season that might have been different than the previous ones?
Well, you know, I think something is that you're getting more invested into our relationships, and for like Brian and myself, you're going to see us buying our first home together and kind of like being married. You got to see us get married. But now it's like nobody told me that we have to combine our accounts, and now that my husband gets to see everything I spend. And, you know, it's just a lot of those things that you get to see that are actually brand new for Brian and I, that as, you know, newlyweds, we're like, oh, damn, like, okay. And I think, too, you know, it's just seeing our relationships growing and getting, like, stronger, but at the same time, us becoming bigger in our careers and having to make a lot of decisions. Like, shoot, I have to sacrifice this family thing for my career, and is that the right decision? So
something definitely to look forward to.
Yes.
And one more real quick question. I got the chance actually to briefly speak with your opponent yesterday. Ooh. And she actually had a message to my boss, Marie Menounos, kind of demanding, hey, are you on Team Steph or Team Brie? We've yet to hear a response from Maria. I think she wanted to hear both sides. So I don't know if you wanted to, talk to the camera here and be like, hey, pledge for Maria to be on Team Brie.
Maria, I know last SummerSlam I took it to you really, really hard, but I've turned over a new leaf, and I've seen the good way. And whatever I did to you, I promise I will take that to Stephanie. And you have to understand, I know you're a boss, but in this moment, you have to imagine that Brie mode's gonna come out and take it to the bitch mode, Stephanie, and you have to be against bitches and really be on my side. Come on.
Well, there you go. We'll wait Maria's response, and best of luck this Sunday.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.